Well, boys and girls, whoever's watching, first deer hunt of the season here. Heading out to Medina on the doe only hunt. I'm not gonna shoot a gun today. I'm gonna shoot my bow. I really want to be able to see what I'm shooting at, in that I don't want to shoot a doe that's got really young fawns with it. I got a couple fawns out there that are tiny. Actually got video of a fawn milking from its mom just a few days ago. So I am going to be careful about what I shoot, and honestly, in the spot that I'm going to hunt here, they're going to have to be pretty close anyway. I'm going to be hunting an apple orchard. They've been coming in there eating the apples. It's crab apples. They're all over the ground in there, so they've been in there almost every day. You know, so I'm expecting to probably see deer. I just don't know if I'm going to shoot them or not. It's real hot out, and I don't even know if I really want to be processing a deer today. But we're going to go out and sit and, you know, give it a crack anyway. See what happens. So stay tuned. We'll see if we can get you one. Well, folks, soon as I get to the spot, it starts downpouring. Good start to the season here. Weatherman is wrong again. Wasn't supposed to rain at all tonight, so I'm gonna wait a little while and see if it stops, because it's coming down pretty good. As I'm sitting there, I pulled out my cell phone and checked out my Reveal Tacticam app, and sure enough, this is what was on it. I wanted to take no chances spooking my =1 target buck out of the area, so I decided to head home that day. No sense getting soaked and ruining a chance at a big buck like that.
Well, happy 2023 deer season. I'm out here in the early doe season. I got here late. I didn't make it out the day that I thought I was going to make it out because of multiple events. Pouring rain, and the buck, my =1 shooter buck, was right underneath the stand, so I decided to back out and leave. You can't shoot a buck in early doe, and I got a deer right by me right now. surrounded by crab apples. That's what they're in here. That's what they're in here after. That was definitely a quick start to the season. This buck is Kicks. It's a buck that I've had on camera quite a bit this summer, and he's a potential shooter for this season. So later on in the evening, that evening, I saw a few deer actually going through this thick brush. I couldn't film them on camera because it's just too thick in there beyond that path. But there's a lot of deer in this little area. It's surrounded by cornfields. Just kind of a little knob. It's surrounded by cornfields and it's full of crab apples right now. So the deer are just gorging on those crab apples. I was hoping they'd come out on this trail because there's a whole bunch of apples just laying right out on the trail, but they never did tonight. But tomorrow will be another day and we'll see what happens. All set up this morning by 6:02. I'm out here in Medina on the doe only hunt. I'm using my compound bow. Got in here pretty quiet. Didn't spook anything out. It is dead quiet this morning. The good thing is it's 45 degrees, so hopefully these deer will be up and moving this morning. We saw 9 last night, so hopefully one of these does comes by and we can whack her. This happened really fast. I was just able to get the camera on. I think I just smoked a nice doe. Oh boy. Hell yeah. Oh, I think I already shot her. I think she's already crashed. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Oh, that couldn't work out any better. Oh. As you can see by the slow motion video here, you know, I'd initially thought that I hammered this deer and double lunged it, but I actually hit it a little bit farther back than I'd initially thought. Hey guys, just whacked one. Oh, that couldn't have worked out any better. A fawn came in right down this tractor trail to my left, and I knew Mama would be somewhere behind her. It's an older fawn. It's not one of these little tiny ones that's been in here. What you didn't see on camera was there was another bigger doe and another fawn. It's a group of 4 deer I've been seeing walking around in here quite a bit. 2 mature does and 2 fawns. So I did not feel bad at all about whacking her. She gave me a perfect broadside shot. But I'm gonna sit here and give it, 10-15 minutes before I get up and start blood trailing this deer. I've also got another doe tag, so if another big doe gives me a perfect shot, then it's gonna get dead. But let's go. I think I just smoked my first deer of the year. Oh, you can't beat that feeling. Doe, buck, doesn't matter to me, man. When I shoot these things, I get excited. We're gonna be tasting some back straps tonight, baby. Let's go. Down out of the tree now. You can use gun in here. So I got my orange on. So so here we go. We're gonna start the track job. Again, I heard her crash. I'm really just hoping she didn't get up over this ridge over here. If she gets up over that ridge, it's gonna be kind of a pain in the butt to get her out. Not really, but it's not like dragging through the hills in the southern tier. But I think she crashed on this side of that ridge, so if so, it'll be a pretty easy go get. But I don't have a four-wheeler down here, so it's all dragging. So here we go. I was hoping to maybe just find the arrow right where I hit her. I can kind of see where the leaves are all scratched up in here. But I don't see any hair or blood yet. And I don't see an arrow. Alright folks, it took me a minute to even see any blood. I don't have an arrow yet, but first drop of blood I saw was right there, and then I think I got blood. Up here. Good blood. So we'll keep moving through here. I'm gonna grab my bow. I just always like to find first blood before I move too hard on a deer. And it looks like that's good blood. This blood all over this branch here. Oh yeah, she's bleeding good now. I don't know why she didn't alright, I don't know why I didn't find that arrow right away. We got good blood now. Alright, it looks like she took this trail right here. Gotta be totally honest, I was expecting more blood than this. But I got blood up high, which is a good sign. It looks to have some bubbles in it, although it's a little darker than I would like it to be. Yeah, I'm not as impressed with this as I would have thought. Found my arrow. I'm gonna take a look at that, but I'm gone 50 yards and I don't have the blood that I would have thought I would have had. Oh boys, I hit that deer too low. Oh man, I'm lucky, because I am right on the property line. But there she is. I'm gonna go get my bow. I got it kind of marked pretty good where I'm at. I'm gonna go get my bow and my drag, because we're in some gnarly stuff here. I'm gonna have a fun time getting her out. But yeah, I must have hit her too low, because I had gut on my arrow. Yuck. It's gonna be a fun drag out, I'll tell you that much. She died in the thickest stuff you can imagine. I mean, look at this. It is a jungle. But we got her. Had me nervous.
right on the property line. I mean, there's the sign. Well, I can't see where it is. Camera. Trust me, the sign's right in there. Right on the line. Alright, I'm gonna go get my drag and I'll turn you back on in a minute. Yeah, there she is. Deer number 1 of the year. Definitely hit her a little bit farther back than I wanted to. I hit her right here. Didn't realize that until obviously I started tracking her, and I didn't have that good chest cavity blood that you usually see right off the bat. There was some bubbles in it, and what I ended up doing was taking out her far side lung because she was quartering away from me. So it was a lethal shot by all means, but just didn't get as much blood as I'd like for a track job. The good thing is, 2 good things happened. She died right on the property line. She ran in the worst direction possible for going towards the property line. But the good thing is she ran away from where them big bucks have been bedded. And you know, my whole thought process in coming in here was to be very careful about not putting deer out. Getting a couple of these does, hopefully, because there's too many of them. But not spooking them bucks. And like, you know, last night I saw Kicks in here, had him within bow range. Not too thrilled that he might have spooked back up in the woods. He might have caught my scent. Not too thrilled about that, but at least it wasn't one of the 2 real big bucks that I got on my hit list. Split Brownie and that other one. But yeah, this worked out pretty good. Pretty quick hunt. Pretty quick track job, even though the first part of it was a little sparse, so it didn't find as much blood as I wanted to. But hope you enjoy this hunt, and you know, if you really like it, subscribe and follow our entire 2023 deer season. There's going to be more of these puppies hitting the ground. Stay tuned.